Is this what happens when you have a good wine? You just start talking bullshit.
Nah, man.
Speaking of diabetics, I actually I don't mind fat people, but I absolutely.
I'm about to hit up. Are you up? Are you up? Are you up?
Like, if you need any help or any tips, Ty, I can spot you or something. I don't know.
No. It's better than the dick vibrator that you had.
No, it's not. I'll leave it alone. It was
memories still playing back in my head like a nigga you record. Sitting here thinking what I
elaborate on in that sense. I don't want to think about it. They're like, but you're never going to find the answers. I go, do you think the God you believe in has all the answers? Because they don't, or you don't. Yeah. You definitely don't. They're like, they're doing yoga all fucking wrong. I go, how are you telling me I'm doing yoga fucking wrong?
What? Yeah.
Yoga. I'm not even talking like mathematics. I'm not talking about properly holding a wine glass. I'm not talking about proper etiquette, how to speak to people. I'm talking about yoga. The thing that's supposed to be free moving.
I was just about to say, it's
if you need any helps or any tips, Ty, I can spot you or something. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, no. Luce would probably love to stretch you out low key. I ain't gonna cap.
No, if you need any support system, that would help. But I don't know about the stretching part. I wouldn't.
No, Luch is dead serious. Luch is really good at helping people get into that downward doggy style. Really, really popular.
You see where you're talking.
You got a lot of experience with him. You got a lot of experience with him.
You seem like you're
Miller. We weren't
you confirm?
supposed to talk. We weren't supposed to talk about that in public.
Can you confirm?
No.
It's okay to be doing yoga partner. If you're a yoga partner,
no. Luch offered it up to me.
No. You said yes.
I'm passing the recommendation.
No.
Luch tried to offer it to me. I was like, nah.
You can't recommend something that you haven't tried, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're doing with the wine nights. You can't recommend something.
You
can't recommend something you haven't tried, right?
Well, that's a fake. That's a fake.
That's what I was doing. I guess you're a fucking liar. Whatever. I was fucking sure.
Bad.
Nah, but for me, I feel like girls. I hate girls that are I don't even know how to explain it. Self-conceited, but just also annoying. They just have that they're all that type of mentality. You know what I mean? I can't stand that. That's just way too annoying for me.
Way too annoying. Hate? What I also hate?
Communication is big though.
You guys might
when you can't even have a conversation.
I hate white girls that talk like they black girls. That really bothers me for some reason. I can't even talk to you.
I think okay, one thing I have to say about that, though, I can agree with you in some sense. I think there's the other end of the spectrum where I think it's
Miller
also,
playing devil's advocate again.
I do like to play devil's advocate, but I will say, if you imagine if it's a girl that grows up around only black people.
No, this is not the people I'm talking about.
But
it's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the white preppy girl.
Like the wannabes.
The white preppy.
The wannabes, 100%. That's the culture vulture type shit.
You can always tell. Because the white girl that grew up in the hood with a bunch of black dudes still has a certain way that she acts. It's not completely black.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you on that.
Completely different from pretending. There's different from pretending and actually living through it. And I don't have a problem with those people.
I know exactly what you mean, Ty.
Do you know what gets
if you go to...
Do you know what gets my eyebrows twitching?
What?
Smell of stinky ass cheese.
Say?
You know what I mean?
Ass cheese?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't eat.
Is this what happens when you have a good wine? You just start talking bullshit?
Nah, man. I don't know. We were talking about hate and stuff. I hate that. I don't hate a lot of things. So
personally, though,
Jared, you hear this?
That's interesting.
Miller,
especially blue cheese. Blue cheese, I don't like. I don't like blue cheese.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't
my
help
bad.
him out.
That's my bad. You're right.
Do you like blue cheese though? Do you guys like
that?
I love blue cheese.
Really?
What are we talking about? Blue cheese?
Ranch over blue cheese.
I'll
give that.
Ranch
is over blue cheese.
The ranch over
9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times.
No, blue cheese.
Do you guys have pizza with your ranch?
No.
Ranch
with
pizza?
I've heard that before.
Blue cheese,
that's disgusting.
No,
it takes a special type of diabetic. Bust through that shit.
I love it.
Well, speaking of diabetics, I actually I don't mind fat people, but I absolutely I absolutely listen. Hear me out. Like I said, I don't mind fat people, but I absolutely hate My 600-Pound Life. You guys ever seen that before?
I don't watch it because
I hate that, yo. I cannot watch
it's just
that.
it's just big people sitting on their bed and they literally can't move. They pretty much, bro. I'm no cap.
It makes me so
they just sit up.
uncomfortable.
They're like, yeah, I hate this life, and they're trying to get out of their bed. They're rocking to try to get up. They're
yo, no, bro.
I
have never seen that show, but that would get me tight. It's just seeing it too. That's why I don't watch it. I don't watch things that make me mad.
Nah, because my roommates used to watch it, and I'd walk downstairs and be like, "Oh, what you guys?"
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
It's just it's one of those shows that just irks me.
Have you guys watched that new show that came out, the Jeffrey Dahmer?
The Dahmer, bro. I haven't watched it. I watched the first episode, and it actually seems pretty good. But I've been seeing a lot of shit on TikTok and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't see why
it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I haven't even seen it yet.
I don't see why he's so hyped though.
Bro, he's a what is he? He's a
serial killer, and
he's a gay serial killer. But I'm a psych major, so I know all the serial killers through some time of history. There's way more people that's way more interesting to me than Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, you're
for sure.
But at the same time,
look up the Iceman documentary. You'd be like, "That's a sick bastard."
Really?
Ooh, okay, that's good.
That man would have. That man would say he would tie people up in a cave, let the rats eat them, film it, watch it back to see if he could feel something.
What?
Swear to God.
That's some weird shit.
Swear to God. He said the only time I could feel something is when I watch these people die slowly.
Ew. The show about Jeffrey Dahmer, it's literally an adaptation of what Jeffrey Dahmer's life was. They're just creating a show out of somebody's life. You know what I mean? It's not like they're actually trying to paint him. Obviously, everything about his life is fucked up. So everybody's like, yeah, well, he's still a bad person. Well, you're still making a show about one person. So you're
you can't make a show. That's it.
It's just
you can't make a show.
You're doing it to make money. You're doing it to make money, and that's all what it's about. So people forget.
People don't understand how brutal these things get.
Bro, it's real life. And there's victims that are really affected by this. And I saw something about this actually recently online. I saw a little video about talking to the victims of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah. So the victims of Jeffrey Dahmer and the family members affected by that. And they're pretty much bro, they're complaining. And it's a big thing with docuseries because the family members that are still alive get trauma that gets reopened from years ago. So pretty much there's trauma that's reopened. There's people that they know that have died from this person. And there's different depictions of people. There was a real girl that came to trial and she was saying stuff against Dahmer. And then in the show, they made her seem really ratchet and fucking really super loud and outspoken. But she was a lot more monotone and reserved and scared. And it was just I don't know. It was just weird for them to depict her in that different light. So it's bro. It just feels for the show type deal. You know what I mean? That's what I don't
those things. I don't really like when the shows or movies do that to
that's why I don't
real life stuff.
Though.
That's
why I don't watch them.
Exactly what you were saying. It happens.
I watch them. It's not I don't watch
and
them.
I feel they should ask permission or some type of thing to let them know, inform them about what's going on.
But they never do. They never ask for permission.
They can't ask permission because it's going to be a no.
Or just inform them this is what's gonna happen in this.
I'm being honest.
Something like that. Instead of
and is telling them making it any better for what actually happens? No.
Right.
No,
bro,
might as well just do it.
Yeah,
bro, it's literally reliving trauma, which is crazy. Literally, imagine just everybody. Every family member affected by Jeffrey Dahmer's shit.
It's now seeing how it's free Jeffrey, all this crazy stuff.
I got these crazy fucking girls and stuff like that. Jeffrey's kind of hot. Or bro,
and wasn't he gay?
What? Yeah, I mean, he was doing shit with dudes. Yeah, he was doing shit with dudes.
That's the craziest part.
He would date rape dudes, or do date rape drugs, and he would fuck dudes and shit like that. It was weird.
The one that one of you guys sent it today with the Jeffrey Dahmer impersonation when the dude with the Puerto Rican dude on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
That was funny. He was just like, no, yeah, come and chill. Like, we're just chilling right now. And the dude's like, it smells like fucking rotten people in here. And he's like, no, it's fine. Just come in here. And the dude like goes over to the refrigerator, try to open it up. And then the guy behind the camera was like, no, like, don't do that. Just go sit down. I'll give you a drink. And then he gives him a drink. And it's like, obviously, like a date rate drink.
Nah, I've been seeing TikToks. They'd be mad funny though. But like also like kind of fucked up. It's funny though, but
bro, that's crazy how you can like drug somebody so easily like that. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, it's scary, bro. I think that's just scary.
Scary
that's why like I definitely do like. I mean, like I have sisters, and I do be like scared about that shit. You know, I mean, that's why I mean, as growing up, I mean, my parents taught us to be aware and shit. But like, I mean, I feel like it also still is probably like too easy to like do that stuff if you're like at the club or like at a party. That's why I'll be worried. Yeah. I worry about that stuff, and just like girls in general.
I feel like the most that happens in like where is the most like bars or like probably fraternities, for example?
Yeah, fraternities.
No hate on fraternities, but like that's like the stats. You know,
I'm throwing every side of hate to fraternities. Actually, you guys are fucking weird. No, 90% of y'all.
No, I'll say some weird shit. Actually, I remember the girl I was talking to. Like,
are you in a fraternity, Jared?
Nah. There's no fraternities in my school.
There's nothing for me either.
We got some frats here, bro. One of the frats here. So pretty much this girl I know. So she went to go buy like weed from like her dealer. Yeah, bro. She went to go buy weed from her dealer, right? And then she was talking to the dealer, and the dealer is really close with her, and he was like, "Hey, are you going to this frat's they call it Dages over here, but it's Dardy's up in Connecticut, but day party." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I was planning on going to that." And pretty much the dude was like, "I just sold that frat a bunch of Xanax that they said they were talking about putting it in the like the the jungle juice that they're gonna serve to everybody." And the girl I was talking to, bro, she has heart problems, like literally bad heart problems. And she was like, if I ended up getting fucked up with that, like, bro, I could die, or like I would have to get hospitalized. Like, I was like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you never know. And these niggas are like, these fucking goofy ass, corny ass frat dudes are like, yo, this would be sick. Like, bro, you're dumb as fuck. Like,
especially if they get caught, like that's just so stupid. Because literally, they're serving alcohol. Two, even if they spiking do
get caught, they won't get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's protected by the university.
The university. Did you guys see this one thing? Actually, it was recent. Pretty much it was like, I think it was like within like the last like 2-3 months. Pretty much one dude was he got hazed, and they told this dude to finish a bottle of alcohol, and he just drank way too much, and he got really fucked up, and now he's like paralyzed from the neck down, and he's also
I saw that
mentally slow. You saw that? Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Yeah. It was really recent. It was
kind of recent.
Kind of recent, yeah. So pretty much this dude is in a wheelchair now, like one of those automatic wheelchairs. He's like also like mentally handicapped now, which is crazy, just from hazing. Just we're like about to be in a frat on some like corny shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie,
that's so stupid. I would never get bitched out like that, bro. I would fucking slap the shit out of them niggas, bro. That's crazy. Like,
I never had any attempt to try and.
I mean, like, I feel like they joined those things to, to socialize and to gain
I don't care.
Some resumes and all that stuff. Like, I don't know what it is really.
I don't think they do it for resumes. I think they do it just for like being.
But that's the whole thing. That's what they.
That's what they say to do. Like the network.
It does. People. You're not wrong, Luch. You're definitely right.
I think it's more for sororities, honestly, though. But I could be wrong.
What you think?
Like the connection. I think it's better in sororities. Like the connection.
I think it's better in fraternities. Cause I think those frat guys have like such low key, even though it's fucked up. I know that there are really big frats on this campus that like they have connections where like whatever job they have, even though these guys are like, some of them are just bums, like literally like their frat, like their frat alumni will give them jobs, like line them up jobs. And they just get to get jobs right out of high school.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing none of that frat shit. I'm gonna figure this shit out by my lonesome.
Exactly. There you go, Ty.
I'll figure it out.
Or like, Like if I get put on, I'm gonna try to put y'all on. Like you can do the frat shit without the frat, bro. Like just make friends.
Exactly that's how I think too. Make friends, bro. Like just network in your own way. You can go out and do whatever, bro. You don't have to join a frat to be like.
There's not a chance I would ever.
Bro, there's no way.
If I was a regular, shit I've heard, first of all, I'll be a 4.0 student, but I would never be a frat.
Bro, I would fight. Like what? That'd be crazy. If I've heard some shit that's like literally so bizarre, bro. That you have to do dishes and like do some.
You ever hear about the shoe stuff that they had to do? Some of them, like
drinking shit out of shoes.
Yeah, like they could piss in the shoe. Everyone, all the upper members could piss in the shoe. Like jerk off into the shoe. One guy gotta take a sip of it, like shit like that, bro.
Oh hell no!
Swear to God,
doctor shit. No, there's no way.
See,
that's what I'm saying. Like we'd fight.
There's a level
like,
you gotta have.
No way.
You gotta have like self-respect for yourself in the sense of you gotta know like this is some shit that if you're doing this to fit in, then that's crazy.
Yeah,
like
doing too much sometimes.
Yeah, get it how you live, bro. I don't know, man. But I ain't doing that shit.
Fuck all that shit.
Like, yeah, I do see where Ty's coming from though. Like sororities do definitely act and do
sororities
in
are
a different way.
You know, like how a lot of girls are like they obviously feel like they like with sororities. I feel like there's a lot less what's it called, hazing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really,
more like
really
pressuring and all that.
Wait, can I give one hazing thing, Jared? You can definitely continue right after. But this girl last semester told me, so she was gonna be rushing this semester, and she was saying she's a little like sus at first because like one of the sororities was like pretty much like you either have to, I think she said either you have to do either or both, but you have to like either try a line of coke because these little white girls love that shit, and then or I think it was or both. Wait, no, or you have to suck dick. In front of the whole sorority. Like you have to suck one of the fraternity brothers, like whoever fraternity brother that they fuck with, you have to suck dick in front of the whole sorority. And I was like, that's crazy.
In front of the whole sorority?
I don't know. This is what I heard. This is what I heard.
I haven't watched porn in a long ass time, but I thought that shit was only in porn.
My nigga, I'm telling you, I
thought that shit was. There's no way they had these bitches right in front of the whole sorority.
Maybe at least in front of the top G's. In front of the top G's, maybe something like that.
There's not a chance I believe
that's crazy.
I can't believe that.
It's not like far off.
That, but I'm telling you, bro. First of all, I believe the first thing because
the line of coke is crazy, but I believe that more than something in front of everybody.
That's definitely a fact because no cap, like when we were mixing with sororities, like. Bro, these girls like they low key love like these little white girls love coke like weird. It's weird, but like they be on that shit. And then
you do coke, I ain't talking to.
Yeah, no, we off that, but like them girls on that shit. So like they be ripping that shit. And then whatchamacallit, the sucking dick shit. That's bold. I don't know how I felt about that. I was like, wild. It might just be a myth that she heard and she was just getting scared about. But like she was talking to people in the sorority. So like that's why I was like,
that's crazy.
Fuck. It's like, hell no, what?
Go ahead, Jared.
Yeah, go for it, Jared. I'm sorry.
All right, well, I mean, after hearing that, I don't know what my position stands on this anymore, but like I felt like sororities, I feel like sororities, haze a little less. So it's a lot more about,
that's what I thought too.
Fitting in with that group, but also it's like I feel like it's more like with frats and sororities, like a Mean Girls type of vibe. Like if you're not with us, then fuck off. Like if you're not in a frat or a sorority, then fuck off. Like you're just another fucking.
I feel like with like sports, like athletics and all that stuff, I feel like everyone's nice, like to everyone. You know what I mean?
Well,
like we like in
I've never had
post, like we had like athletic houses, instead of fraternity houses.
Yeah,
that's what we had too.
So like we always
at Sacred Heart was like that too.
Every athlete had other friends from out of sports and stuff. And like everyone would always just come by and have a good time. We would never do any, you gotta leave and shit. If you're a part of maybe the frat, maybe the football team or something, because a lot of them were kind of like,
frat, like the football team.
No, I ain't gonna lie,
because they
that's not even true. Depends on the school.
They acted like they were like the greatest team of all time, but they didn't win anything at all every year. Like we were the soccer team, the football team just like winning 5-6 rings during a decade, like it's like, you know, some light with us now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Respectfully.
I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of. I took that part for granted because Hofstra's way different from Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, the athletes were actually like this.
Yeah, they.
When I say like this, I mean like people go basketball, go to football. Football weren't dickheads. And our football team was
Sacred Heart.
Football wasn't dickheads
cool.
like
cool.
some other schools, which is what
cool
you're talking about, Luch. And they actually won, so maybe I don't know. But
true. They actually had a good team.
Yeah, we were cool with soccer.
With the hockey team. You guys mixed with the hockey team.
We mixed with field hockey. We chilled with swim team. So the connection between athletes was way different here. At Sacred Heart compared to Hofstra right now. First of all, people are just so it's way different. Like there's no community, there's no connection. Really? Like we go to frats here. Yeah. If you wanted to go out or lacrosse.
Lacrosse is that good over there?
No, like first of all, there's no such thing as a good party here. Let's get that out the way now. There's no such thing. But I'm saying we can't have a mixer with the softball team. We can't have a mixer with the volleyball team. We don't do mixers with the.
That's crazy.
And it's partially cut. Actually, I don't even know what it's partially cut because softball got a house. Freaking soccer got a house. Fucking. I don't know what to say.
I think they just don't like mix too much, and that's why like there's no connection in between.
Yeah, it's so different.
That's right.
But anyways, like this guy, Piers Morgan, he's a very controversial British interviewer, and he just recently interviewed Andrew Tate.
I saw that he tried to flame him and shit.
Tried to flame him every time, but like Andrew Tate talked back every single time, which was like crazy. I was like. Okay,
it was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I saw 2 points of that. I thought Andrew Tate actually replied pretty well, first of all. But I will say, second of all, I think Andrew also realized that he had to backtrack. He did backtrack some stuff.
Yeah, I feel like he should have. Like, I feel like you definitely have to in those certain moments. You have
to. Because he's already fucked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, like I remember hearing I think Logan Paul talk about like, and they were like, bro, like. Andrew Tate is really hot right now, but he will not be around in a year. And I'm not gonna lie.
And he called that shit real
quick. He called that shit. Logan Paul called that
over
shit
the summer, bro.
Bro, over the summer, bro. And bro, did you see Sneeko? Sneeko got banned. Sneeko got banned too, bro.
Recently.
I used to, bro. Yeah,
what did Sneeko say?
Bro, no,
I think he went on an interview with Andrew Tate and all
Andrew Tate, and then that's why they banned him. And they banned him. Why? So he had 2 strikes on his second channel. So the third strike would ban your channel, but they banned his second channel and his main channel, which is stupid as fuck.
I didn't go on a platform with Andrew Tate. I don't agree with anything that nigga says.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's funny too? One more thing with Andrew Tate. I think we talked about it before. I think I literally said like there was one of the high managers in a game organization, which was Liquid, I believe. I don't know if that's right per se, but he got banned just by he had to step down from his position just because he had to post it. So
about the club and everything because he got
banned. I wanted to bring up something that Ty said earlier. I don't know if you guys like do this. Okay. He said, watching porn, right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
I want to say I hate that shit because I realize that the porn industry is just so
fake.
Not even fake, but it's so corruptive. Like it fucks your mind up.
Corrupts your mind. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, right? It's very toxic.
So what I started doing actually,
sex life, bro.
Instead of watching porn, I started reading sex stories.
Yo, you sound like my fucking dad.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie. I guess that's interesting, but it probably is. It's definitely not even probably. That's definitely better.
That's less corruptive and it's more creative.
It's not corruptive at all. It's the only thing the corruptive part about porn is like the fake imagery,
the visual. Exactly.
If you're reading it, you're making the visual yourself, and that's okay.
So
Okay,
you're
and I feel a lot
having
better
different
about myself, too,
expectancy with
afterwards.
porn. Like,
I'll say one thing with the porn thing though, even though it's reading, I will say like it's like I think the thing about it is it doesn't even have to be just about the visual part or what it is itself. I think it's just
loves his BB gun.
No, it does.
It's fantasizing about a different situation that you would like to be in, or maybe it's like unobtainable, or maybe it's maybe like I don't know, like wrong almost, like in a certain sense. Like
That's
I don't know,
one
'cause,
type
like,
of that's one type of aspect of it. But a lot of people just watch porn and just to get their shit off. But they don't understand. They don't
that
understand
it's
how
fucking them up
bad.
in the head. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then
How
that's where you
detrimental it is.
fantasize.
like when I was
things
younger,
that you
bro.
can't
Like
do.
I was
Addictive too, bro. That's
Fucking
extremely
hell, man.
addictive.
It is.
What were you gonna say,
There's
Luke?
so much research saying
I
that
said
shit's
like
so
when
addictive.
like whenever like you like hypothetically speaking, like I don't know from experience at all. Like if
Hypothetical.
you watch like a crazy ass video and like you like finish and stuff and like you regret it. Like I feel like
that
that's
is
hypothetically.
I don't do that now that I read the stories, but when I was like watching
Just
porn and shit, it'd be like
Hypothetically, yeah.
it'd
you
just be like, as soon as-
experience guilt. I haven't
as
watched
soon-
porn in like
when you're
5
watching
years, 6 years
That's
though.
crazy. You're
like when you're
lying.
watching it, you're like, oh,
Swear to God.
this is awesome.
You
And
knew
then
that.
as soon as you,
I know.
as soon as you nut, you're like, what the fuck am I
you
watching?
get that post nut
What is
clarity, man.
this?
I don't know what it is.
You start
Like,
just listening to the
hypothetically
audio
speaking
when you
from,
put your
like,
phone down. You're
stories
like,
that I heard.
God
fuck?
damn.
You look back at the video. You're like, get the fuck off my phone. What are you doing here? What
Is
are
she
you
in
watching?
fucking?
It's so
Is she in
disgusting.
fucking pain?
Yeah,
No,
But also, low-key, like your
I
sex
have-
will get better though when you stop. Like your sex will
Bro,
get
swear
better
to
though when
God.
you stop
Swear to
having
God.
Definitely.
massage water.
All right,
Yeah.
maybe I was capping about 6. It was like it's
Yeah,
been like 3 to 4 years though, because I
Yeah.
definitely stopped. I stopped in senior
Ty,
year
you
of high
haven't-
school.
Maybe like
You haven't had a down bad moment once or
No.
here or there.
Because Miller,
This thing
think
is
about
maybe like a
This
few
is-
days, like 6 to
No.
3 days.
No, I actually do. I low key believe Ty. Like
I
low key
promise
because
you
I
I
know.
didn't.
No, Ty's
You
been
never
preaching about
know,
this.
like,
No,
last
Ty's
week you
been
could have
preaching
been
about this
down
for a while though. No, Ty's told me about this for a
I know
while.
he
Like,
has.
Promise you, I have
Yeah,
never
yeah,
did that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
Oh, yo, actually, I wanted to say one story, like a story about a girl. Actually,
It's better than the dick vibrator that you had.
no, it's not. I'll leave it alone. It was literally just I was
My man said the clitoris
yeah.
was right here. I was going in and out. He said, zzz, zzz.
bro, I swear to you, no. No, I can't. And the thing is, the thing is, without even the vibrator before
No, I
she
can't
got the
breathe.
vibrator, this girl would finish like literally. I'm not even joking. Like
Oh, that's awesome. I
6
love
or
that.
7 times, like
Oh,
100%, and I was really happy. I was chilling. She brought the vibrator out, and like she would finish before she even got the vibrator on her shit. And then when she got the vibrator there, she was already shaking. She'd be like, and then it would go down.
Man, I was like,
my
let me
dick.
see what I can do with this.
Nigga,
Oh,
I
that's
never
awesome.
touched it. I never touched it. The vibrator, I'd be hitting that shit, and the vibrator would hit my dick, and I'd be like, ooh, whoa, chill, get that off. Get that off.
he was like, so basically, he was like,
Hey, what I woke up. A little bit of vibration.
That's
with that
funny.
Letty. I was like,
That's funny. I love it.
Bro, I'm about to go
All right.
outside. I need to figure something out because there's no way.
I'm
there's
sorry,
no
Luke, wrap this shit up, Luke.
way, bro. I'm about to hit up. Are you up? Are you up? Are you up?
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the One Talk Wednesday episode
Oh,
3.
fuck.
Make sure you
Yeah.
guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check our handles out. Make sure you
Yep.
check out Dre Tremendous on Spotify. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. See you Sunday. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.